Hi, it's Leanne from Nurture Weight Loss again. How you going? Okay, so number 6 in our 10-step program is movement is movement. So the reason I'm saying this is because I think we get this movement is because we get stuck with the idea of maybe what we think is good enough for movement and what we think is exercise. So when we were younger, we maybe had time to get to the gym. We had an hour. We might have played football, netball, whatever we wanted to do, right? Because we could. So movement doesn't have to be rigid. It can be. I want people to think of it more flexible. So taking the elevator. I mean, I know you've heard all this before, but taking the elevator instead of the stairs instead of the elevator, or taking a walk around the block. If all you've got is your lunch break, maybe you do that. You walk around the block in your lunch break. If you've got 10 minutes before you get up in the morning, maybe you do a few yoga poses or a bit of exercise in that 10 minutes. So it's about being more flexible and less rigid about what we think is good enough for exercise. So for me, if I'm talking to a busy woman or a busy mum, any movement is good, right? So if you've only got 6 minutes, you've got 6 minutes. If you've only got 10 minutes, it's about you use 10 minutes. So it's about finding that time. And just because you don't have time today doesn't mean it's going to always be like that, right? If you're busy right now because your little ones are small, when they get to school, I've known mums that have gone back to the gym, right? So it's not forever. I think we just get frustrated because we want to do more, but that doesn't mean that it's always going to be like that. Does that make sense? So I just think we should be more more flexible about our approach to movement. Yeah. So I just wanted to talk to you about that. So incidental exercise, being more flexible about the time you have. Short workouts are perfect, right? So it doesn't have to be mind-blowing. It could be that you walked to the park with the pram, or you walked to the shops and you got yourself a coffee. It's whatever works for you, right? That's what I'm trying to say here. So our goals are to make it fit, yeah? To make it fit. Now, ideally 20 to 30 minutes a day, right? So daily movement is the bigger goal. But, you might have a 10-minute block and you might do that 2 or 3 times. That's 30 minutes of exercise you didn't get, right, before. So that's what I call my 10-minute rule. And I use that 10-minute rule for exercise or for self-care, right? It can be used for either. You want to be strong and confident, you need to do body weight exercises, right? So we need to do exercises or weight resistance work, especially if you want weight loss, especially if you want more energy, you want a quicker metabolism, you want to change your shape, you want to look amazing and strong and toned. We need more muscle to do that, right? All those things require muscle. Burn calories, the quickest way is the short burst exercise, like your interval type training. It doesn't have to be all high intensity, but that quick movement and using your whole body is a really big, the best way that I know to lose weight, yeah, to burn calories and burn fat, yeah, because you want to change that fat percentage. So you want more muscle and a ratio of less fat. Yeah, and so that's why we always say the scales are not the best measurement, because on the scales you may have changed in centimeters, you might have lost weight by measuring. On the scales it might look the same, but you've actually changed the ratio between fat percentage and muscle percentage, right? So you want more muscle, quicker metabolism and less fat percentage, yeah, that's the aim. So that's why quick chat about movement, right, and being more flexible and thinking about how you can fit more movement in. It might be body weight could be yoga, walking, swimming, resistance training, fitness classes, Pilates, anything pretty much. But I think at the end of the day you've got to choose something that you like doing, and so it's not so big a deal. Yeah, I suppose that's the other thing to note with exercise too. They say 80% food, 20% exercise. So try not to make it this massive deal that you actually don't bother doing it at all, right? So if you've got resistance against exercising or getting motivated, you're having trouble with that, break the habit down. So if you're trying to create a goal where you go to the gym a couple of days a week, or you do a run, for instance, but you're really having a lot of resistance and you're not actually pulling that off, right? You're not going to get there. Break it down into smaller habits. So that run might be a walk around the block, but you've ran from tree to tree twice, right? So that might be how you start. It's like if you were going to the gym, maybe you're going to the gym and go, right, I'm just going to go onto the treadmill for 10 minutes. Now, I know that once you get there, you're going to hopefully whack out some squats and some curls and some push-ups and lat pull downs and other things. Or maybe you'll stay on the treadmill for 15 minutes this time instead of 10. So think of how you can work up to what you want to do. Don't sort of crush your dreams straight up by making it so hard and unrealistic that you're not honest with yourself that you're not going to get there, right? So you need to be honest, you need to be realistic. You may make it really simple so it fits into your day, yeah? Home workouts are beautiful for that, yeah? So if you need help with that, I've actually given you a little home workout in here, a link on the ebook, yeah? So you can have a look. I've got heaps of home workouts that are really, really effective. So I shall talk to you soon. Number 7 is coming up, and we're going to talk about oils, carbs, and proteins. Talk to you soon. Bye.